Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Satriyo Wijaya with NPM 333-422-0103. I'm from Metallurgical Engineering, Class A. In this video, I want to explain and sharing with you all about the material science and engineering. Next slide, we talk about historical perspective from material science and engineering. Let's take a few moments and reflect on what your life would be like without all of the materials that exist in our modern world. Believe it or not, without these materials, we wouldn't have automobiles, cell phone, smartphone, airplanes, and anything. Virtually every segment of our everyday lives is influenced to one degree or another by materials. Without them, our existence would be much like that of our Stone Age ancestors. We start. And now we have four components of the discipline of material science. The first is processing, the second is structure, the third is properties, and fourth is performance. Okay, next slide. We talk about why. Why do engineers and scientists study materials? The simple answer, because things engineer design are made of materials. Many applied scientists or engineers like mechanical, civil, chemical, and electro is at one time or another exposed to a design problem involving materials. For the example, a transmission gear, the superstructure for a building, an oil refinery component, and integrated circuit chip. Of course, material scientists and engineers are specialists who are totally involved in the investigation and design of materials. Okay, next slide. We want to know the classification of materials. Basically, solid materials have been conveniently grouped into three basic categories: metals, ceramics, and polymer. In addition, there are engineered combination of two or more different materials. We call it composites. And we also have another category that is advanced materials, those used in high technology applications such as semiconductor, biomaterials, smart material, and nano-engineered materials. But in this video, we only focus on the fourth, metal, ceramics, polymer, and composites. And first, we talk about the metals. Metals are composed of one or more metallic elements and often also non-metallic elements. Example for metallic elements is iron and aluminum, and example for non-metallic element is carbon and nitrogen in relatively small amounts. Next, we talk about the ceramics. Ceramics are compound between metallic and non-metallic elements. They are most frequently oxide, nitrate, and carbide. For the example is aluminum oxide, silicon carbide, silicon nitrate, and porcelain. Next is polymers. Polymers include the familiar plastic and rubber materials. Many of them are organic compounds that are chemically based on carbon, hydrogen, and other non-metal elements. Some common and familiar polymers are PE, polyethylene, nylon, and polyvinyl carbide. Last is composites. Composite is composed of two or more individual materials that come from the category previously discussed: metal, ceramics, and polymers. One of the most common composite is fiberglass. And last is, I want to say thanks to you all who was hearing and watch my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.